Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your love reading. This is new love or renewed love for Virgo. So, we're going to do the Celtic cross with timing. We're going to look at the positive of a new relationship. We're going to look at the challenges you may encounter or need to overcome, as well as outcomes and clarifying as needed. So, for our beautiful Virgos, let's see what is going on in the love department. All right. So, for Virgo, we have the Seven of Cups. That is wishful thinking. Yeah, you are tired of waiting around. That is also the Nine of Wands. So wishful thinking, like you don't think you're tired. Ooh, how do I want to say that? You're tired of it just wishing for what you want and it not coming in. So you're like wishing and hoping, but you're so over it. You're tired, you're over it. So I understand that. Now, your ultimate goal, you have the King of Swords. Yeah. Interesting. So that is a very analytical card. That is, you want the facts. You want somebody who's intellectual. You want somebody that is, you want somebody that can wants to build together an empire, and where you can plan and be practical and clear, like not overly emotional. This is Virgo being a very like no nonsense. No nonsense is what that feels like. We're going to get more off of that in a minute, but this is interesting. We're going to carry on to the challenge, and that is the Sun card, which is healing and renewal. So yeah, you are still, this is why you're kind of jaded and tired of love up here, is you need healing and renewal so that you can prosper and grow in a new connection. I mean, the Sun card is one of the most positive when it's aspected that way. It is about growth and warmth and joy, and I love it for you, but there is a glitch. There's a glitch in the energy there for you. Now you are in your strength. This is interesting. So your strength at this time about new love is the Queen of Cups. You know what you want. And you are willing to I like that there's a cup here because this is love. This is your emotions, it's feelings. We don't want just all swords and everything. So I like that she's here. But the Queen of Cups is talking like you are ready to, you want to be considered. You want to consider your emotions, but you want to consider those. You're considering everybody you're in your power from your heart space, is what I'm trying to say there. I don't know why I can't say it better the first time. I have to stutter around. Now, in the going on around you is the Magician. A lot of manifesting energy, a lot of manifesting. So there is, and this is masculine energy. The Magician is, so there could be a lot of like, how do I want to say it? Like professional people around you, professional energy, like elevated. Highly skilled, or your professional trades, or your skilled labor, and or lawyers, doctors, just elevated professions, whatever elevated means. I think we're all professions are worthy. So now there could be now the traditional way back representation of the Magician can be the trickster. So there can be, not for everybody, for a small portion, there can be some trickery energy going on around you at this time too, in the masculine. um we're going to clarify it. Yep, feeling nosy already. I told you it was happening as my curiosity is piqued. So we need to know more about that Magician. That is for sure. So the Magician, what is he saying? So there's Three of Wands, expansive energy, the world, and okay. All right. So that Three of Wands with expansive energy with the world is you're trying to manifest, or what's going on, right? You're really trying to manifest, again, an elevated position. You're trying to manifest more new adventures, more fulfillment, more truth, more inspiration. So going on around you, I'm going to go back to the maybe not as much trickery energy in that Magician as there is that expansive energy, and I like it for you. Oh, the readings are having some, well, I'll tell you what I told the last video. It's Friday, the sun is shining, and it's warm for the first time this year. I'm in a wet climate, so when the sun comes out, and it's a Friday, so my brain, my 9 to 5 brain is like one foot out the door. I'm gonna ride my horses later. I've got some chores to do, but I'm doing it in the order of priority. Like, do your work. Get your videos out there. Then I'm gonna ride my horse, and then I'm gonna mow the lawn and do some other outside chores that need catching up on. Probably wash some windows. So yeah, my brain is out there. I gotta help me pull it back in so I can pay attention for my Virgos. Now we're going back to you, Virgo. My little segue is over. That I find that if I explain where my brain went, it helps bring my brain back. It's not as much for you as it was for me. So thanks for hanging out. Now, in the timing position, we have the Six of Cups. That is spring, which is right about now. Now through, March, April, May is springtime where I'm at. So Six of Cups is this new relationship is going to be playful and lighthearted. It may be somebody from your past. Because Six Cups can represent somebody from your past. So, but I like the energy of it because it is a return to joyfulness from a younger perspective where you're not, because as we get older, if you've been hurt a few times, we can get jaded with relationships. That's why you're tired. Nine of Wands, like I'm tired of wishing and hoping, and I want it to happen. So I like this because springtime is coming. The energy is available. And then that next step, the very next step, is the Two of Wands. Choose. That's a decision. Choose where you are directing your energy. Where you are you gonna put energy into this connection? Or are you out? Like it's a choice. I'm feeling like you are, if you're in, you're in, if you're out, you're out. Don't go gray in the middle, okay? Yeah, it's choose love. Yeah, it is. Direct your energy back to your heart space. That's the second time the Queen of Cups has come up. So stay in your heart space. Okay, I know you're highly analytical and you're grounded and you're practical, but at the same time, you deserve love at the same level as everyone else and how you want it. So just choose love, choose to stay in that beautiful heart space. I don't need another card for that one. Now, let's see what energy you need to keep in mind while you're navigating this new love or renewed love is the Five of Cups. You have to, or you get to, you don't have to, but you get to um address and heal from any grief or disappointment. Okay, that Five of Cups is, as the image is, grief and disappointment where you need healing. That's why she's down here. That's why this is down here. Healing, renewal, prosperity, go. It is a five. The five indicates as you're navigating this relationship, whenever those triggers come up, whenever that old hurt or that disappointment or something feels like, I feel like you're gonna, like, certain things are gonna flash and you're gonna feel like, ooh, that feels familiar and I didn't like it back then. It's time to shift that energy and just dig underneath it a little bit and be like, um, come at it from a fresh perspective, because we have Five of Cups and two Six of Cups. So whenever that energy comes up where you're like, ooh, that feels familiar, I'm a little, ooh, that feels like when I was disappointed or when my needs weren't getting met and I was hurt, back up a little bit into that Six of Cups energy and look at it from an unjaded point of view. Like, okay, did they really mean it that way? Is that how much of that is my responsibility, how much of that is theirs, and just dissect it a little bit so that you can shift. The whole purpose of the five is to shift that energy from grief and disappointment in relationships and connections to the Six Cups, where you're like light and fun and full of joy. So I love that for you. And then we have the probable outcome is the Six of Pentacles. It's a balance. Come on, come on. Six of Pentacles brings balance. So this connection brings balance, like reciprocal energy. You're not overgiving and not getting anything back. Okay. So I love that reciprocal energy because it is everything for me. Let's clarify that one a little bit. Actually, I want to clarify this sun. What is this? The sun is usually one of the most positive cards in tarot. So let's see why that healing renewal. Let's see what we can add to that. Okay. There's just been some stagnant energy. Um, and you haven't been able to decide. Like there's an impasse here with the Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, and Two of Swords. So you could have had a previous marriage that just was, you guys were constantly at odds and couldn't decide together to be happy is what that feels like. Oh man. Yeah, it's time to take care of yourself. You are responsible, Mother of Pentacles. You're responsible for taking care of what you need to heal. You take care. You need to be taking care of your health, obviously, your own money, and um, taking practical steps forward to address the challenges that you're having with a new like to be who you need to be for a new relationship is what I want to say. Because if a good person comes along at the wrong time, we're gonna muck it up. We are gonna muck it up if the right person comes at the wrong time. So um, we're going to clarify that six pentacles on that probable outcome, because remember we had that balance coming in, given equal give and take, reciprocal energy. You guys balance each other in all of the pentacle areas, and then the magician's here again. Yep, that's twice now the magician is in this reading. So this, no, it's not. I'm sorry, the previous reading had them in. No, no, he's right there. It is. That's right. It's right there. He's just buried underneath these cards. So yeah, magician again. So yes, you guys are going to manifest. This connection is going to manifest balance. Yep, and you get to move on from emotionally empty situations, previous relationships. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from emotionally empty people, places, or things. You get to master it. You're going to master over those previously broken-hearted emotions. So love that. And then here is the Wheel of Fortune. What is meant for you is going to find you. This relationship allows you both to move forward in a big way and go with the flow and not be so frustrated, like here, not be so frustrated with delays or that things aren't happening fast enough. Because the Wheel of Fortune moves at the speed it wants to. You can't force it, and if you resist it, it's uncomfortable. So it's an encouragement that in that probable outcome, balance comes in. You master the broken-hearted emotions so that you can learn to move on, and then that lets you go. This relationship lets you go with the flow and move forward as it was intended. Referring back to the, you want to get your healing done so that you are in a good place to receive the right energy in a relationship when the right person comes along at the right time, that kind of thing. So let's see what are all the good things that are connected or expected in this relationship, this connection. All of the good stuff. What is Virgo in? Oh, see, patience. Yeah. Yeah, you're already learning patience, but this is a good thing because Virgo, you get to live your life while you're waiting and do the work you need to do, and then while you're waiting for this beautiful energy to come in. So you get to learn patience, and you learn patience with each other. You learn patience with other people because they're as fallible as you are. We all are. So there needs to be patience in a connection, and this is aspected positively because it's only the good stuff. um you guys get to practice this new energy together in this connection. Okay, being more patient and kind of loving with each other's growth and necessary changes that need to be made, excuse me. And then we have presence. Yes, love that. You guys learn to be in each other's space. This connection brings in that energy of holding space and being comfortable with each other without having to be um, without having to be anything but who you really are. It feels very much like it's an authentic energy. And yeah, this relationship is going to be very grounding for you as well. This is all the good stuff. So grounded, you're going to feel safe. You're going to feel stability because we do have plenty of pentacles here too. So I love every minute of that. Let's see what challenges you, Virgo, may need to overcome. We've already addressed several with the tarot, but let's find a few more with the Oracle deck because I'm all about I love divination for so many reasons, but mainly for that self-reflection. Like, ooh, yeah, okay, yeah, I could be better at that. Or, oh yeah, that needs a dress. Or, oh, that's my ego. So that's why my readings tend to bring out all of this stuff. So for your challenges, blessing in disguise. Those previous hurts, blessing in disguise. So and if you come in, like I said, if this person triggers any suspicion, or if anything, remember when I talked about the energy where anything might feel familiar from a previous relationship, you're going to be able to see the you're gonna be how do I want to say that? I don't have words today, apparently, Virgo, so forgive me. But blessing in disguise energy is going to be in the challenge. So this relationship is going to challenge you to deal with your stuff, to improve. Because remember, you have your ultimate goal is you want that elevated level. You want to get better at this. So you're going to be challenged. You're going to get challenged for it. And then there is make a wish. So yeah, you're going to have a hard time. It's challenging for you to believe this is true, to believe that you brought this in, that you deserve it, as well as, ooh, yeah, you're going to have to watch those words. Eat your words is here. And I love that because this is about learning to communicate fairly. This is even when we're mad, there should be rules of engagement. Okay. So this is part of the challenges is you get to learn how, Virgo, to communicate in a way to understand versus just responding, listening to understand versus listening to respond, um, communicating your needs or your worries or whatever in a way that is kinder and communicate and reciprocal versus snapping or spouting off, and then you're going to have to apologize and eat those words later. So that's just your little heads up for that. Let's get your final word. I'm trying to keep these under 15 minutes, but we're going to go a few minutes over. Let's get your final word from Spirit for Virgo, for this new love connection or renewed love. For some, this can be renewed, but it feels like this is new for a lot because Virgo, you are over the previous ish. I can tell here. All right, Virgo, Spirit says, I love and nurture my body. My body is a treasure that allows my soul to do what it's meant to do. So it is time for self-care. Self-care for Virgo. Spirit reminding you, and part of that is going to be when you treasure the vessel that your soul resides in. You're also blessing your your emotions and your psyche and your spirit. So I love that for you. Thank you so much, Virgo. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and as always, I look forward to seeing you in future videos.